Hello everyone, welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. Today I am bringing you the final video of the year. So it is going to be a New Year's Eve makeup look to help you, roll into the new year looking fabulous, all natural per usual, and not the look of course, just the product, because we are going all out. So this year I wanted to do this more tonal, all sort of pink yet very festive, a little glittery, still a little bit smoky, but not that classic black silver glitter hyper nude lip. I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I did also finally want to show you my little combo with the Celestial eye soots and spheres from Rituel de Fille. So they have these eye soots which are just more plain colors, and then they have these beautiful, amazing, hyper metallic duochrome finishes as well, and they just make for the perfect New Year's Eve eye. They're very easy to use. I've reviewed those both in full, so I will include a link for those down below. But in the meantime, if you'd like to know how to achieve this festive, glam, yet maybe slightly unexpected look, then please keep watching. All right, so we're starting with foundation. This is the RMS Uncover Up foundation in the shade 22. Could have guessed that. What I like to do with this is just scoop a little bit out, warm it up on the back of my hand, and then I will begin applying it to the skin. I concentrated on my cheeks. That is obviously the most surface area and where I have a lot of redness, like around the nose and high points of my cheeks, as I recently had a slight allergic reaction to a product. So I'm just going ahead and bouncing this into the skin with the Hynt Beauty Flawless Complexion Sponge. Really nice, affordable option. You do know I also love the 100% pure, but really whatever beauty sponge you have on offer. These two do make quite the nice couple though, so I'm just going ahead and stamping this into the skin. For concealer, we're going in with another Old Faithful. This is the Fit Glow Beauty Conceal Plus in C3. And I'm just going to put this everywhere. You guys know I haven't really been super into the overly brightened under eye look lately. So this one's very true to my natural skin tone. So I'm using spot conceal under the eyes, as well as cover up a little bit around the eyebrows as well. I don't know why I find that this makes the look a little bit more put together. It's just one of those things. So again, we're going in with the sponge and we are just going to bounce this into the skin until it's all ready to go. I do also take whatever is excess on the sponge and take it across my eyelid just to neutralize the color, because I have very discolored eyelids. So after that, we're going to go with the 100% pure bamboo blur powder. This is the Delium Tools 942 brush. Take a little on the lid, and I am just going ahead and setting the under eyes as well as the concealer that I placed on top. For bronzer, been super into the Vapour powder bronzer. Here you're going to see I'm really taking my time blending it, building it up. I like to have a good amount of color on the skin. These things change, but I'm in a mood for it right now. It will help sculpt, define the face, as well as add some warmth, because when the RMS foundation makes your face look so perfect that you got to add a little life back. So I'm just building it up, really concentrating on the cheekbones, but I am also making sure to take it on my temples there, into the hairline, as well as my jawline as well. And I'm just using a big Antonym brush to do that. I'm obsessed with the brushes from Antonym. Super nice and easy to build up product. For highlight, we have to do the combo that I've been loving. You already know that this was coming, because this combination is just so blinding and beautiful. It's perfect for New Year's Eve. So I'm going in with the Alima Pure Cream highlight. This is in the shade Alchemy. This is available in their Glow set, which is new for the holidays. It also comes with another beautiful shade, but I'm just going ahead and applying that to the center of my face as well as up on the cheekbones. Then I'm going in with the Rituel de Fille highlight in the Sorcerer, which is also beautiful, and I'm just dabbing that right on top, much more concentrated than before, just to really give it that extra va-va-voom. For blush, I'm actually going in with one of the Vapour Multisticks. I know we definitely want a review of these because I think this is where a lot of you are seeing the biggest change in formulation. So I do have both the old formula and this one, so I could definitely compare that for you. And I will bring you that in the new year. But for now, we're going in with the shade Eros. This is a beautiful cream blush. Very similar to the eye and lip shades we're sort of going to go in with, as well as providing a really nice flush. So with these, I like to warm it up on my finger and just start tapping it onto the cheeks. I like to build up my blush color because I like it to look as natural as possible, but I do like quite a bit of it. Now we're rolling right into eyes. This is the Delium Tool 785 brush. We are taking the Rose Quartz palette. This is from Aether Beauty. You know I am in love with this. And I'm taking that shade that I love so much. It's in the shade Scorpio. And it's just a really nice transition shade, especially because we're going a more purpley reddened look. This will just help me get the desired shape that I'm looking for. So I'm just building up the crease. You know, I love this brush for that. And then once I build up the crease, always going back and forth with this large 787 brush, also from Delium Tools. And that is the Sappho Shadow in Monica, which is the perfect brow bone shade for me. So I'm just softening those edges. Then I'm going to go right in with the Rituel de Fille Eye Soot. This is in the shade Viscera. I love this shade. This is a really unique, deep burgundy red that I love a lot. It's a very true red, however. That's really what I like about it. And this is what I mean by adding a little bit of color, and then the little highlight we're going to put on top is beautiful. So I'm going in with the Delium Tool 777 brush. This might be the 778. I'll have it linked down below regardless. It's just a small flat packer brush. You can see I'm really just taking my time building up this velvety soft color. Then I'm going to go in with the Delium Tool 785 brush and just soften up that line, of course, because you know it's all about the blending. Then to make it a little bit deeper, I'm going in with the Hynt Beauty shadow in Rosy Velvet. I am in love with this shade. The shade goes with so many looks. I can't even believe how often that I use it for being a red eyeshadow, but this look is perfect for it. So I'm just building up the crease a little bit more and then going back in with Monica and the back and forth situation as always. Now I'm just going back in a little bit more Viscera because you can see that I have blended some of it away. So I'm just making sure that there's a nice defined line where the crease is with color. Then I'm going to go in with a touch of Victoria. This is another Sappho shade in orange. I really think that soft orange haze around the eye looks so stunning. I really love it. Then I'm going to take that same shade. This is just a little brush from Eros, one of their dual brushes that I love. And I'm going to connect this on my lower lash line here. And I'm just going to keep it at that because I wanted to give it a little bit of color, but I didn't want it to be too dark. Then I'm going in with Aura, I believe is this shade. This is the Celestial Eye Sphere. This is the Gressa Cream Shadow Brush. The key with these is I like to get off the excess on the back of my hands. I find that you want to make this as thin of a coat as possible because they are very gelatinous in texture and they do have a very high possibility of creasing. Really easy to correct, but just thought I'd let you guys know. So I really took my time laying that color on. Then I'm going in with a mix of the Aether Beauty palette in Heartstone and Divine, and I'm just highlighting the brow bone as well as the inner corner, and that is with the Antonym number 10 brush, just to add a little bit of brightness and of course more shimmer and shine for New Year's Eve. Now I'm going in with the Vapour Eye Pencils in the shade Ink. This is their black shade. I like this one because I am going to go ahead and set it with a gray eyeshadow actually, and it's not a terribly black. So it's a little bit more of a softer version. There is a really nice smudger on the opposite end. I won't be using it here, but I do like that function of these eyeliners. So I'm just applying a touch as usual to the outer corner of the lashes. Then I'm going back into my Aether palette. This is in the shade Grounding. It is the deeper of the gray shades. And I'm taking that opposite side of the little Eros brush that I was using before, which has a nice, slightly thicker angled edge, and I am just setting this color. And then I'm going to go in with a more metallic silver. This is in the shade Crystalline, and I'm almost doing a gradient effect of that. And I think this looks so perfect with that shimmery shade we have on the lid. So I want to show that off to you right here. And then I am also going to take the black eyeliner because I want to amp up the drama. If you want it to be super black, going with your Antonym liner, I just went ahead and used this one on both my waterline and my lash line. And now I'm going with the Vapour Mesmerize Mascara. I love this. I went in with quite a bit of it. It is New Year's, of course. You can always do fake lashes on top, but this mascara, you do not really need it, and that's why I love it. To line the lips, I'm going in with the Vapour Eye Pencil in Mauve. This actually may not be Mauve. I think this is one that's a little bit lighter. I will have it linked down below for you. It's in the Pencil Bear. That's the one. Sorry about that. But I really like the Vapour Eye Pencils. They're really creamy, easy to apply. This I'm really just using to get a shape for the lips because I am going to follow up with a lip tint and a gloss. So I just want a little bit more of a structured lip. For the lip tint, it is none other than the Alima Pure Lip Tint in Petal. I am in love with this one. It is so so beautiful and has much more pigment than you would expect being called a tint, but it's a really nice pairing with Bare. And then I'm going to finish off the entire look with one of my favorite glosses ever. This is the Fit Glow Gloss in Nudie. It's a little bit deeper, but still that nice pink tone that adds the perfect complement to the look. All right, everyone, this is it. This is my completed holiday, New Year's Eve, Tuesday at Trader Joe's makeup look for you. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I've been talking forever about how I wanted to experiment a little bit more with the Celestial, why am I not remembering? Eye Soots, the Celestial Eye Spheres, I believe that they're called actually, yeah. From Rituel de Fille. I just love them. I think it is so New Year's Eve ready. They do have multiple colorways, so if this one's not for you, there are several. You could even do something even blacker and smokier, but I want to do something a little bit less traditional, something that's still very true to something that I would wear, but has a little bit of color, use a little bit of new product for you all, and you know, it's just a lot of favorites that I know will hold out throughout the night as well. But I really hope that you enjoyed this. I do believe that this is going to be my last video of the year, which I cannot believe. So I wanted to take this time to thank you all so much for subscribing. Anyone who's ever written me a comment. If you ever even watch any of these videos for 2 minutes, myself and the Integrity Botanicals team is so thankful. I think having a YouTube channel in conjunction with the website is so special because you're allowing to just really see product in action before you commit to it and get my thoughts and opinion as someone who just loves green beauty so much and loves just playing with makeup, point blank period. I love creating these looks for you. So I hope that you were inspired by this. I hope that this channel inspires you in general. But I just want to take this time to say thank you so much. There will be just a brief little lapse in videos. I just take a little break at the end of the year, but I will be back in the new year. I do always go through and do a huge roundup of all the what's new videos and what are my favorite new launches of the year. So make sure to subscribe. I will be around. Stick around with us on social media because we will still be posting, of course. But thank you all so much. Hang around for the new year. We always got really exciting things in the work, and I cannot be more thankful and excited to be making things for you in the new year as well. I don't know what else to say. I am so overcome with gratitude, and I just hope you like this look. Tag me if you create something like it. Tag me if you use a Celestial Eye Sphere. I think they are perfect for New Year's. But until next time, I will catch you guys in the new year. Bye!